Hi there, Jill Allison Bryan of Creative Oasis Coaching. This week I'm going to try something new and share a vlog, a video post for my blog. So my house is a wreck, but my heart is full. And I want to share with you why saying yes to Santa Fe was the best decision I've made in recent memory. So my trip to Santa Fe last week was filled to overflowing with magical moments. I experienced so many heebie-jeebies that I lost count. And if you've ever heard the term embarrassment of riches, that's the way this trip felt to me. I'm still in awe of the number of kindred creative spirits I connected with, the profound personal transformation I experienced, the overall sense of energized rejuvenation and peaceful clarity that I continue to feel now that I'm back home in Dallas. It's pretty amazing to me. And, the truth is, I'm giving myself permission to take time to process it all. You can count on me probably telling you more about it as the weeks go on. But right now, I just want to share today this one takeaway with you. And it's this. Yes, I had to sacrifice things to attend the Creative Reboot conference in Santa Fe. I had to sacrifice time, money, airline miles, and yes, I came home to a week jam-packed with Creative Oasis classes and workshops to teach, networking events, business meetings, and coaching calls that left zero time for anything but the most essential next small step, meaning that, yes, it's now already Friday, and I still have not unpacked my suitcase, other than my running shoes and toothbrush, and my house is a freaking disaster. And that's thanks in no small part to my daughter, whose generous offer to come home from college to take care of our dog Allie apparently didn't include loading the dishwasher and putting pizza boxes in the trash. And yet, would I trade a minute of my time away at that soul-nurturing creative retreat in Santa Fe for anything? Absolutely not. It was so worth every penny, every minute, and every mile. So I'm taking this opportunity to practice what I preach by giving myself permission to step away from my day-to-day existence and into the magical space of creative exploration and play and relaxation and rejuvenation. And it was exactly what my soul was craving. So I don't want to be a do as I say, not as I do coach for you. And I truly believe that that's why, because I gave myself that permission, that's why I was so richly rewarded in so many ways when I was in Santa Fe. I felt like my creative spirit and the universe was saying, way to go, Jill, you did it. You checked in with your intuition when your friend Kathy Grote mentioned in passing that she'd be attending this thing called Creative Reboot, and you felt an immediate hell yes. And then you figured out how to make it happen. So we're going to let you thank Julia Cameron in person for the important role she played in jump-starting the nonlinear path that led you to your soul work as a creativity coach. And she's going to look you directly in the eyes and say, you're welcome. That happened. You didn't let your worries about what other people might think about your spending or wasting time and money on this creative retreat stop you. So we're going to let you have this beautiful soul connection with the amazing Melody Ross. You honored yourself by saying yes to playful creative self-care. Woohoo! We're going to let you meet, hang out with, and have some fun with Flora Bowley for a while. You showed up without the need to control the situation and simply trusted that you were going to end up in the right place at the right time. So we're going to have Laura West, who you worked with a few years ago but never met in person, sit right next to you on your very first workshop. So things like that kept happening, and my fabulous positive experiences in Santa Fe also felt like a huge affirmation from the universe to me that women absolutely need creative retreat, and that these Creative Oasis retreats that I'm hosting here in my home in Dallas are needed and important and the work I'm supposed to be doing. So next weekend, I'm hosting my first fall Creative Oasis retreat called Tiny Creative Joys and Tarot, and I'd love for you to join me. If you don't live in DFW and want to attend, just contact me directly about the possibility of upgrading the retreat to include an overnight accommodation with me. So anyway, I could go on, and as I said, I probably will over the next few weeks, but I want to ask you, when's the last time you stepped away from your never-ending to-do list, ignored your inner critic, there's not enough time or money or what will people think voice, and tapped into your inner wisdom that said hell yes and said yes to a rejuvenating experience for your creative spirit? If it's been way too long or not that long, but you're craving another soul nurturing creative experience now, I invite you to give yourself permission to be on the lookout for the way the world sends opportunity to you. So maybe it's a friend mentioning a book that she's reading that instantly makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up, or a book literally falls off the shelf in front of you that leads to some scrumptious creative self-care, or an invitation arrives in the mailbox inviting you to attend something unexpected and intriguing. My sincere wish for you is that whatever it may look like, you'll give yourself permission to take some time, whether it be a week or a day or even an hour, to relax into that rejuvenating space of creative me time so that you too get to experience these amazing feelings of true well-being that I am feeling right now, in clarity and peace. So all the best from my creative oasis to you, to yours, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for listening.